Hi everyone, so today I'll be doing a side-by-side cushion on HERA's new black cushion release against the existing HERA UV mist cushion. And yeah, I basically talked about this UV mist cushion in my what Korean actresses wear. And yeah, if you guys want to check out that video, I did like a top rundown of all the really good cushions that Korean actresses really rave about and that they actually use in dramas and that we see in dramas. So you can check that video out. I'll leave it in the description box below. But that being said, the new launch from HERA is this really sleek black cushion, as you can see, and it's supposed to be of higher coverage, but I'm not too sure what the finish is. But yeah, let's just give this a shot, and if you guys want to see how these two cushions match up side by side, then just keep on watching. Alright, so this is the condition of my skin, and as you can see, it's not that great, but I do have like pimples that I have popped, so there are bigger scars, but existing scars are actually still there. And I mean, I still haven't really found a solution, but I recently pre-ordered the really iconic, I wouldn't call it iconic, but it's just a really hot launch in the Korean skincare department, which is the vitamin C serum, which Charlotte Cho from So Glam actually curated with CosRX. And if you guys know, I've been on the CosRX regime for quite a while, and the whole regime helps me to like regulate my pimple production and also just like calm down a lot of cystic acne, so that I have kind of managed to get under control, but the scarring issues are still there. So I'm hoping a vitamin C concentrate or like some sort of serum will actually help to reduce the scarring. But other than that, it's still there. So I'm not going to ramble too much, but on the right side I'm going to use the UV mist cushion first. You can see I've tried this before, and it doesn't give the best kind of coverage, but it is pretty medium to almost a high medium coverage. But the thing is that a lot of my discoloration still peek through. My skin looks really translucent in a way that you can still see my natural skin peeking through, even though there's a layer of foundation above, so it's a very like sheer kind of a consistency. I think this cushion is seriously perfect for dehydrated, severely dehydrated to really dry skin, because it's really dewy. But if you have problematic skin, it doesn't really do a lot of coverage. But that being said, you can always use a concealer. As you can see, this finish is not as dewy, it's not as emollient, so it does take a while for you to spread it, but it isn't mattifying. It's like very skin-like in a way that is not super dewy, and it just like reflects the light at the high points. I'll give this a while to set to see what kind of finish it actually gives, but at the moment you can still see like a nice amount of shine in this area, which I really like. And yeah, the coverage is really good. It actually covered a lot of my scarring issues, which I do predominantly have a lot more scarring, but this is just like almost like a scab, so you really can't cover that with foundation. But that being said, I think that this sits on my skin really beautifully. It doesn't sink into the pores as obviously as this side, because it's so dewy. It really just accentuates the pore area, but this just glides over really nicely. And yeah, I think that coverage wise, it's a buildable kind of medium to full, and it really gives my skin a very nice skin-like finish without looking too masking. It doesn't look like I'm wearing too much makeup or look like I'm wearing a very thick layer of makeup on my skin. So yeah. Right, so that's how all my makeup looks like, and I did do a light setting of powder as I said I would, and I did it on both sides so they look a little bit more cohesive. But that being said, with a very light amount of powder, this is how it looks like on my skin, and I feel like it's so beautiful. I think that the UV mist cushion definitely took a little bit more concealer work so that I could spot conceal any of my problematic areas, but the cushion on the right, the black cushion, really did not take much effort because it was really quite perfecting. All I needed to do was cover that one blemish that I had. But that being said, I really like how it looks on the skin. It looks very well lit, if that makes sense. Like, I have a very subtle radiance peeking through my skin, and it feels so good. It doesn't feel too heavy, it doesn't feel like anything at all actually, but I feel like because it has quite a high water content, it will transfer because it is a bit tacky. But you know, I'll give my prolonged thoughts right at the bottom in the description box of like hourly marks of each product. So like the UV mist cushion, the first hour, the second hour, how it performed and throughout the day, as well as the black cushion as well. So yeah, that being said, if I had to pick one, you guys obviously know I'll definitely go for the black cushion because it is so natural, and it also is very aligned with the kind of finish that I like. You guys know I love the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum and the L'Oreal True Match. I'm pretty much always gonna stick in that family and that kind of finish that I enjoy. But yeah, you know, those kind of things don't deviate much, but I really like trying out new and different kind of cushions, just cause, you know, you never know, they might actually fall into that family that I like and they will become my holy grails in the future. But yeah, I have not much else to add at this point. If you guys want to know anything else about this cushion, or if you want to know how I achieved this really simple tonal makeup look with this brownish orangey lip and, you know, the copper eye, you guys can check out my Instagram page. I'll leave the link here. And yeah, basically you can just go there. I have mini tutorials up where I show you everyday achievable looks that are very natural, perfect for the everyday girl and the busy woman that, you know, doesn't want to spend too much time on makeup but wants, you know, a very nice, subtle, made up look. And yeah, you guys can just check that out. And yeah, I really take pride in my mini that's really weird to say, but I really do take pride in my Insta videos just because I think that it is really helpful for people who don't know makeup but just want really quick tips on what you can do to achieve a very standard routine for an everyday girl. So yeah, that being said, I won't ramble any further. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!